Hello and welcome to another episode of Yoga with YJ. In this particular session, we will work on a C yoga style flow, working on balance and strength. Let's see how this whole thing works out. Okay? You will need to have the determination of not giving up and the ability to try. And that's all I need from you. Alright, let's start. Sit up tall. Close your eyes. Start to deepen your breath and slow down your inhalation and your exhalation. Getting ourselves really centered. Then you begin by doing neck rotation from here, chin down towards the chest, stretching out the back of the neck. And as you exhale, roll the head over towards your left hand side. Roll the chin up, over to the right, and then chin back down. Reverse the direction, over towards the right, chin up, over to left, and chin back down. Now level the chin towards the ground and come into shoulder shrugs, hands by the side of the head. Now inhale, pick the shoulders up towards your ear. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ear. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, drag it down. Inhale, lift shoulders towards your ear. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, drag it down. And then release. Come into a half Gomukha. Actually, come into Gomukhasana. Left leg under, then the right thigh on top. And then from here, your right arm goes on top. Just grabbing onto the elbows and pull it behind your head for a few deep breaths here. Feel for the length you're creating on the right side of your armpit. Then lift the elbows up skywards. And if you can go further, start to bind your arms behind you. Moving your arms towards the back, and then you interlace the fingers behind you. And send elbows up skywards. Relax the shoulders down the back. And then from here, inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale, bow forward. Now using your body weight to help you, press your body weight down onto your thigh. Inhale, come back up. Now come into a half Gomukha by straightening up the left leg, then right foot tuck on top. Grab a hold of your foot, your shin, calf, whatever you can get on your legs. Inhale, project out through the top of your head. Exhale, bow forward. Now, some of us, this pose is too much because we are pressing onto our thighs to help you straighten up the hamstring more. And it feels a lot on the hamstring. Now, if that is too much, just don't lean forward so much. As much as you can, lengthen up the spine as you come down. And the next inhalation, release, come back up. Come into a side bend from here with your left leg straight, right foot tucked back into a half hero, opening up your knees as far apart as it can go, or you just come into heel to grind. Either one works fine. Left hand on the inside, right arm up into your side bend. Exhale, come into side bend. reaching the top arm away from you. Keep projecting out through the fingertips as we come into the side bend. And from here, roll your chest down towards your thigh, coming into a forward fold. Again, projecting out through the crown of the head as you come down. And press the back of your thighs gently down onto the ground to help you straighten up the hamstring, to lengthen the hamstring more. Project out through the crown of your head. Keeping the spine really long. And inhale, come back up. Come into a seated forward fold. Let me turn myself forward. Straighten up the hamstring here. Hold on to your foot. Again, calf, shin, whatever you can get on your legs. Inhale, project out through the crown of the head. Exhale, come on down. As much as you can project, press the back of your thighs down towards the ground to help you lengthen up the hamstring more. Inhale, come back up. Come back into your Gomukhasana. Your right foot tuck under, left foot on top. Left arm reaches up skywards and bend your elbows. As you exhale, grab a hold of your elbows and pull it towards the midline. Straighten, getting more stretch and opening into the hand, into your tricep and into your armpit. Project out through the elbows towards the sky. If you can go a bit more, start to interlace the fingers behind you. If that is not happening, don't worry about it. Just point your fingers towards each other. I inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to come forward. Pressing your body onto your thighs to help you get more stretch into the outer hip. Inhale, come back up. Unclasp the hands, straighten up your right foot, left foot on top into half Gomukha. Now from here, start to grab hold of your foot, calf, shin, whatever you can get on your legs. Inhale, project out through the crown of the head. Exhale, come forward. Getting deeper stretches into the back of your thighs here. In your next inhalation, release and come back up. Uncross the left foot and tuck the left foot back into a half hero. Open up the knees as far apart as you can go, or you just take the heel to ground, whichever works better for you today. Coming into side bend, reaches your left arm out on top above you. Reach out with the fingertips as you come down in towards your side bend. More flexible people, you can start to slide your shoulder on the inside of your thigh, projecting out and perhaps maybe grabbing onto the foot as you revolve the chest up. Okay, if not, you just project out through the foot. Project out through the fingertips as well. And from here, moving into your forward fold. Alright, take a deep inhale to lengthen the spine first. And exhale, grab hold of the foot, shin, whatever you can get, and come on down into a forward fold. Then from here, release and come back up. Coming into your Navasana. Rock back onto your sit bone and lift your feet up. Arms forward. If you want a little bit more, straighten up the knee. Now inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to pull the thighs closer towards you. What we want to get here is the engagement in your legs and the engagement in the compression that you are building up towards between the chest and thigh. Lengthen up, lengthen up. And perhaps using your peace finger, grabbing onto the big toes. If you need to bend the knees, it looks like that. You can take the bending version. If you are okay to straighten up the knee, you go ahead and straighten up the knee more. Stay for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let that feet stay where it is. Just let go of the feet again. Arms forward. Continue to project up through the foot and through the crown of the head. Stay for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankle and rock yourself forward, coming into a Lolasana prep. Still crossing onto the ankle, arms by the side of your knee, moving slightly back towards the mid of your thigh. Now from here, coming into Lolasana prep. Now inhale. Push the ground away from you, engage all the chest muscle and all your arm balance muscle. Push the top of a foot down into the ground and lift the knees towards the chest. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently come back down. Switch the crossing of your legs. And we come up again into your Lolasana prep. Arms down to the ground, push the ground away from you, press the top of the feet down to the ground and lift the knees up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Again, switch the crossing of the legs. Once you're ready, press yourself back up and come up, knee to chest. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Now, the final one, switch the crossing of your legs. Arms down by the side of the knee. Press the ground away from you. Lift the knees in towards your chest. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. Gently step back into downward dog. Whew. Just gently walking out the dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Feel how it feels like to have the back of the thighs opening up in down dog. Alright. Come back to stillness. Inhale, pick right foot up. Exhale, pull the knee in towards your chest, lean forward. Shoulder over the wrist. Inhale up, shoot the leg up towards the sky. Into three-legged up. Exhale, knee in towards chest, shoulder over wrist 2. Inhale up. Exhale, knee in towards chest 3. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot lightly in between the hands. Come out into warrior 1. Arms up. Reaching out through the fingertips and lengthening up through the spine. Now coming into a twisting warrior, left hand down, right arm up. Continue to lengthen up the spine as you open up the chest. Continue to spin open the chest more. Just one more deep breath here. On each exhalation, continue to twist some more. Coming into a full twisting warrior by passing your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Press the arms into your thigh to lift the ribs away. And as you exhale, roll open your chest some more. Continue to roll open your chest on its exhalation. Then release the twist. Coming into half moon pose. Right hand in front and move it a little bit towards the right. Come out into half moon. Project out through the back foot while you lengthen across the hip forward. Stacking your left shoulder on top of the right. And from here, start to bend the back knee and grab hold of the back foot. Pulling the heel towards your butt to open up the quads here. So send the thighs towards the back wall while you roll open the chest. And coming into a forward fold, still grabbing onto the back foot. If you cannot grab onto the back foot, just straighten up the legs into your standing splits. But those of us who can grab hold of the back foot, you grab hold of the back foot. Bow forward and send your knees up skywards, or as much as you can go. Then release the back foot, left hand down, right arm up, come into your revolving half moon. Projecting out through the back foot. Keep the engagement in the standing leg. And once you got the balance, slowly spin open the chest. And put both your hands down, step the back foot back. Coming into a pyramid pose. More flexible people take a wide-legged pyramid. So maybe the back heel will come up. Continue to lengthen up the spine as you come down. And then from here, coming down into a half split. Lower the back knee down, straighten up the front knee. Bow your body over the front thigh. If this is too much, then you hold with your hands on either side, the body comes out higher. Because if you are more flexible, walk your hands forward. From here, start to send your butt back while you lengthen the chest forward. This will help you create more length and deeper forward fold into the half splits. And very gently come back up and go into your full splits. Or whatever splits that you have in your practice right now. So you've got knee sensitivity like me, bend the other half of your mat and pat your knee. Now continue to reach the front foot forward, back foot back. And feel this big stretch going on in the back of the thighs and the front of the hip on the back leg. Keep reaching the foot forward, the other foot back. If you can go deeper after a while, after a couple of breaths, if you can go a little bit more, start to move in and take that stretch. Take the space that you've just created. So you want to feel really spacious before you move. And start to walk yourself back up. Release and come into a crow pose. Hands down on the ground. Start to move your knee onto your tricep. Bend your elbows, lean forward. Feet up. Maybe not. Wherever you are, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step or jump back into a chaturanga. Move through a vinyasa and come back into downward dog. Inhale, left foot up into three-legged dog. Project and kick the foot up. Exhale, knee towards chest, shoulder over the wrists. Inhale up into three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, 2. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest, 3. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot lightly in between the hands. Coming into a warrior 1. Reaching the arms up. Start to push the outer edge of the back foot down into the ground and engage. Get an engagement in your legs. Coming into a twisting warrior, your left hand down, right arm up. Continue to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist. Now on each exhalation, focus on lifting left shoulder up and back some more. And start to pass your right elbow outside of the left thigh into a full twisting warrior. And continue your journey of lifting the chest up. Release the twist and coming into half moon pose. This time around is your left hand forward, diagonal to the left foot. Once you're ready, come up. If they need to make this easier, put a block underneath your left hand. Then if you can go a step further, bend the back knee and grab hold of the back foot. Pulling the heel towards the butt. As you spin, now, as you inhale, send the knee towards the back wall. Exhale, roll open the chest. And then starting to come into a forward fold, still grabbing onto the back knee or not. Bow the body over the front thigh. As you exhale, send the back knee out skywards, or as much as it can go. And release the back foot, coming into a revolving half moon. Right hand down, left arm up. Push and project out through the back foot as you lengthen the crown of the head forward. And continue. Once you stabilize yourself, then you focus on lifting the left shoulder up and back some more. And next exhalation, release and step the back leg down. Moving into your wide-legged pyramid, or just your regular pyramid pose. Depending on your flexibility, this pose is going to look very different. So work with what you have. So if you are really flexible, then you walk your hands forward, widen your knees, and get more length into the hamstring. And starting to come down into your half splits. Lower the back knee down. So knee sensitive people, pat your knees like me. Hands walk forward. Now if you are really flexible and your body is on top of the thigh, what you can do here is actually to move your butt back and lengthen the chest forward. Butt back, scoop chest forward. And then you will feel this new opening in the back of your thighs. And starting to come out of that, moving into a full split. Front foot forward, back foot to the back. As much as your hip allows you to go. Now, what your limit is, you can check the front knee. If the front knee starts to bend, that means you probably hit the limit of where your hip allows you to go. Now, straighten up the front knee. It should be able to straighten up, and you should be feeling a little bit of a stress on the back of the thighs. Not too much that it feels like killing you, or you feel like killing me, or you start to curse me. So learn how to work in a level that your body is in right now. So again, project out with the front foot and lengthen the back knee away from you. If you have a little bit more space, try to take up that space that was being created. Remember, if any part of your body start to hurt really deeply and it's a sharp pain, get out of it. It's not worth to get injured in a yoga session and then you won't be able to do yoga for like the next 6 months to 1 year. Alright, gently get back out of here. And release. Coming in back into your crow pose. So you want to move yourself forward a little bit because you are going to jump back. Come up to crow, or not, you take a crow prep, like what I'm doing right now. Your foot is on the ground, knee on tricep, but the weight is in your arms. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently walk or jump back. Move through a vinyasa. And then you step back down. Now we're going onto the wall, so find yourself a wall space. I'll see you at the wall. Alright, so once you find yourself a wall space, the first pose we're going to do is your downward dog on the wall. So if you're really new to my practice, sit with the foot flushed against the wall and check out where the butt is. You're going to put the heel of the palm onto the area where the butt is. Flip yourself over. Come into a down dog. Now let's do this together. So come into a down dog, measure the distance of your legs. Now once you're ready, step one foot up, butt level against the wall. Now on exhale, push the foot into the wall and step the other one up. Now push your ground away from you from here. Lengthen the tailbone up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down. Now if you need to come down, before I even come down from the video, just come down, okay? Because it's not easy to hold here, I understand, and it takes a lot of strength to actually hold here. So if that happens to you and you need to, once you step out, you need to come down ready because your muscles is just not ready to carry your weight, do come down, don't stay. But if you're a little bit stronger and you've been with me in my practice journey, stay up there for as long as you can. Now we're going into downward dog on the wall with one leg up. Okay, these are all first level inversion to warm up your shoulder and to build strength. Now watch this first. Come into downward dog, then downward dog on the wall. Okay, once you got this, one leg up, push, squeeze sit bone, lengthen up, do not collapse, lengthen up, push. There's a lot of pushing here. Then you step back down. Got it? Count for yourself, 5 breaths on each leg. And once you're ready, let's go. Step up. One leg. Stay for 5 deep breaths. 3, 4, 5. Put the foot back, the other one comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back onto the wall, then step back down. That was intense, no? Now we're taking this to another level, which is to kick up against the wall. And if you're not ready to kick up against the wall, this is perhaps you continue to do your downward dog on the wall. If you are ready to kick up against the wall, turn and face the wall, plant your hands down, just half a palm away from the wall. Okay, once you got that, then you kick up. Both legs up against the wall. If you have been there before, you know what to do. For those of you who are still beginner and still working towards your inversion, stay with downward dog on the wall. It's much safer option. Now for the rest of us, kick up. For those who are doing downward dog, set up for downward dog on the wall. And once you're ready, let's go. Stay for as long as you can. Then gently step back down. Roll out your wrist for a little bit. Let's repeat that one more time. If you want to give handstand splits a little bit of a try, you can do that as well. What you want to do is from your handstand against the wall, lower one foot down towards the ground. Okay, it looks like this. So once you're up, lower one foot down into like a split. It's easy to lose balance when you're up there trying to lower the foot down. So what you want to do is maybe we want to move your hands away from the wall so that the other foot can extend backwards and touches the wall. You're still with the wall, so don't worry about it. Then you start to lower the front foot down towards your chest, towards the face, towards the ground. The rest of us who are still in downward dog on the wall, continue your journey of doing downward dog on the wall. Alright, let's go. So once you're ready, kick up. If you're okay, you reach one foot down towards the wall. Then maybe you'll fall down like me. That's when you kick up again. Try the other foot if you haven't. I think that's it for me. If you want to try a few more times or you want to hang out on the wall for a little bit longer, do that. I'm going back onto my mat. I'll see you back onto the mat when you're ready. Okay, welcome back onto the mat. I hope you have fun at the wall. Now let's wind down. Let's take our splits onto the back. So pick the left leg up and grab hold of your shin, your thighs, or the foot, if you're more flexible. Now project out through the foot. Inhale to project out through the foot. Exhale, move the foot closer towards the face. And you start moving, working deeper via the out breath. Now at one point your thighs will come onto your ribs. When that happens, it's time to move the foot, the thighs out towards the side. Then we can work deeper into your splits from there. One way that I love to work with this is to actually reverse cup my hands onto the heel. Okay, continue to work on straightening and projecting out through the foot. Kick the foot into your hand. As you exhale, move the foot down closer by the side of your body. Now those of us who are still working with grabbing back of thigh, don't worry about that. Just focus on straightening up your knee as you pull the thigh closer towards your chest. That's where you will be working with. And the rest of us who are more flexible, work with this variation of splits. On each exhale, move tiny bit more. On each exhale, move tiny bit more. Alright, gently release this side. Switch over towards the other leg. Remember, inhale to project out through the foot. You want to feel like you're kicking the foot into something. If you have a strap, you use a strap and wrap it around the foot. That will work as well, so that the foot has something to kick onto. As you exhale, move the foot closer towards you. Then when it comes to the point where your thighs is on your ribs and there's no space for you to move anymore, switch your arms to the back of the heel and start to move the thigh outside of your ribs. Stick it close to the ribs though. You don't want the thigh to move away from the ribs. Now continue to work on deepening the stretch from here. Alright, gently release this side. Come into your spinal twist. Have your knees over. If you want to take the top leg straight, you can take the top leg straight. Arms out towards the side. So legs over to the left, look over to the right. Sorry I didn't mention that. Then inhale, come back to the center. Knees down over towards your right. Look over to the left. Grab hold of the foot if you want to. Reach your arms away from you. And inhale back to the center. We're going into your Shavasana. Come into Baddha Konasana on the legs. We'll take Shavasana with Baddha Konasana on the leg. The soles of the feet together, the outer edge of your feet down onto the ground. Arms by the side of your body, palm facing up skywards. I love to work with scooping shoulders under, so the chest have a chance to open up. So if that bothers you, don't worry about it. Now start to let go of yourself. Allow the ground to carry you. Soften to your whole body. The areas around the neck, shoulders start to feel heavy. Now if you need to rest a little bit longer, just pause the video or stop the video and come out on your own after the practice. And for the rest of us who are ready to get up, start to deepen the breath. Bring awareness back onto your arms and your legs. Gently roll over towards your left hand side. And then use your hands to press yourself back up. And sit up tall, hands to heart center. Bow the head down towards your heart. Now honoring your own practice, no matter where you are, know that if you have the courage to try and don't give up, don't compare yourself with others, you will progress. That is a very strong teaching in yoga, especially when we are living in this instant world right now. Everything is like instant, like magic. You want it to come right away. So with that, I bow to light in you. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again. Bye bye.